Hello everyone, class 11th, you're welcome in my YouTube channel Math with Kaukab. So, first of all, we are starting trigonometry. So, trigonometry you are well familiar because you have studied this topic in class 9th as well as in class 10th. So, first take a review of the trigonometry. So, whenever we are studying trigonometry, very first we have to understand angle. What is angle? So earlier we used to say, suppose we have two rays OA and OB. These are two rays originated from O. Then this angular distance is called angle. This is our angle, as we knew earlier. And there is another definition of angle. How can we define? Suppose this is the initial position of a ray. So we can say initial ray OA. Now if this ray is turning and this is the terminal position of the ray. So this is initial ray, this is terminal ray, and this is the amount of turning, and this amount of turning is called angle. This amount of turning is called angle. Sorry. So this amount of turning is called angle. So this is initial ray, this is final ray, and how much this ray is turned, this is called angle. So sense of the angle, angle may be positive or negative. How can we define positive angle and negative angle? So see this situation. Suppose we have OA is the initial ray, and if the ray is moving anti-clockwise, if the ray is turning anti-clockwise, then this angle will be positive. And suppose this is initial ray. Now the ray is turning clockwise direction. Then this angle will be called negative. It means I can say if it is initial ray, then this angle will be suppose plus 30 degree. And suppose this is initial ray, and if angle is turning in this direction, suppose this is 45 degree, so this is called minus 45 degree. So plus and minus is depending upon how the ray is turning, whether it is anti-clockwise or clockwise. So now moving further, keep watching. Now we will understand how to measure of angle. As you know, in previous classes you were measuring angle like degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree. So that was the degree system. And how can we define degree system? So degree system was defined as, in degree system, one right angle was 90 degree. It means one right angle, this angle was 90 degree. So, and one complete line is obviously double of 90, 180, and one complete revolution, that is circular angle, is 360 degree. So this was our old system, degree. So degree, one right angle is equal to 90 degree. Very much. Now come to radian. This is your new system of measuring angle. This is also called circular system of measuring angles. So what do you mean by circular system or radian system of angle? So to understand this, suppose we have to find this amount of angle, and this angle is denoted by theta. Suppose we have to find this angle. So what will we do? With a radius r, we will draw a circle. With radius r. Suppose this side is r, this radius is r, and this arc is L. For convenience, you can take suppose centimeter, r centimeter, and L centimeter. Now, how this angle in circular measurement we can define? Angle is equal to arc upon radius. Angle is equal to arc upon radius. You have to memorize this formula. Angle, if you want to know what is angle, so r upon radius. So in the notation I can write theta is equal to L upon r. Theta is equal to L upon r. One thing to be noted down that L is a length and r is also a length. If both lengths are in centimeter, then theta seems to be unitless. It means it has no dimension. But generally we used to write radian. For example, suppose I am taking an example. Suppose we have a 2 centimeter arc and suppose 1 radian angle. 2 centimeter radius. So what will be the theta? So theta will be L upon r, that is 2 upon 2, that is 1 radian. So we used to write like this. And sometime we can write 1 over c. So it means circular measure. C for circular measure. So we can write 1 radian or 1 c. So this is the radian system, or you can say circular system of measuring angle. So I am repeating, to find circular system, in this system how can we find angle? So the formula for angle is equal to arc upon radius. Now we will study the conversion of these two. I mean how we convert degree into the radian or vice versa, because it is very important to know. Now in bigger class in class 11 and class 12, you will have to deal angle in radian. So you have to convert degree to radian and sometime radian to degree. So to understand it, keep watching. Now we will study how to convert degree into the radian or radian into the degree. So to understand their relation, how can we compare degree and radian? So first of all, we have to understand this thing. In degree system, keep in your mind, one right angle is 90 degree. In degree system, one right angle is equal to 90 degree. You know it very well. Now come to the radian system. Suppose I am considering a circle of radius r. This is a circle of radius r. So if its radius is r, so what would be the circumference? So circumference, that is c, will be 2 pi r. C will be 2 pi r. So I have draw a quadrant like so. All arcs are equal length. These 4 arcs are of equal length. So if I want to measure this arc, you see, if I want to measure this arc, so L will be 1/4 of the C, that is 1/4 of 2 pi r. It means half of pi r. So it means this L is equal to half pi r. So this angle is right angle. So in radian system, one right angle will be this arc upon radius. Remember the formula, angle is equal to arc upon radius. So what is arc? Half pi r. And what is radius? Obviously r cancel. So you have half pi, and half pi can be written as pi by 2. So one right angle is equal to pi by 2. So now I can say in radian system, one right angle is equal to pi by 2 radian. Pi by 2 radian. Now if we want to compare to see the left hand side, both are right angle. It means 90 degree equal to pi by 2 radian. Or if I am dividing both sides by 90, so 1 degree will be pi upon 2 into 90, that is 180 radian. So this is the key formula to convert degree into the radian. So keep in your mind, 1 degree is equal to pi upon 180 radian. I am repeating, 1 degree is equal to pi upon 180 radian. It means if you want to convert any angle which is in degree into the radian, suppose 30 degree, nothing to do, you just multiply that degree with pi upon 180, and this way you can convert the degree angle into the radian system. To understand more, keep watching. I will do some illustration. So in some questions we will understand how to convert degree into the radian. So basic formula, 1 degree is equal to pi upon 180 radian. This formula we have already proved. Now suppose 30 degree. So we will convert into the radian. So what will we do? 30 degree into pi upon 180. So after calculation, 6 times. So pi by 6 radian. Similarly 45 degrees. So convert. So 45 degree into pi upon 180. So it will cancel with 4 times. So you will have pi by 4 radian. Similarly 60 degree. So 60 degree into pi upon 180. So cancel. So you will have pi by 3 radian. Then 90 degree. So 90 degree into pi upon 180, 90 into 180, then we have pi by 2 radian, and 120 degree. So 120 degree into pi upon 180 can be cancelled with 62s and 63s. So you have 2 pi by 3 radian. So now you have to memorize these things. 30 degree pi by 6 radian. You have to learn it directly. 30 degree pi by 6 radian, 45 degree pi by 4 radian, 60 degree pi by 3 radian, 90 degree pi by 2 radian, 120 degree 2 pi by 3 radian. Because suppose if I am asking what is the value of sine pi by 6, so you should understand that pi by 6 means 30 degree. So you can write sine 30 degree. So sine 30 degree will be 1 by 2. So now you have to remember, you have to memorize it directly. So and vice versa also, suppose what will be the formula for radian to degree? Obviously the reciprocal of this. So 1 radian will be 180 upon pi degree. 180 upon pi degree. Okay, so degree. So suppose I want to convert, suppose I have an angle 3 pi by 4 radian and I want to convert it into the degree. So 3 pi by 4 will multiply by 180 upon pi or degree. So cancel pi, 4, 45 and 45 3s are 135 degree. So this way we can convert radian to the degree. So I am telling you a shortcut. Whenever you have a radian angle in term of pi, so put pi is equal to 180. For example, suppose you want to know angle 5 pi by 3. So very easy. In place, suppose this is in radian and you want to convert into the degree. So, and it is having pi. So in place of pi, put 180 degree. It is easy to write 180. So it is 300 degree. So this way we can convert, interconversion. This is interconversion, degree to radian and radian to degree. In next video, we will do some questions of radian and degree. Thank you for watching.